Ding.
So juicy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aiden, and today we have... with my co-host Colby. Can't forget about that little turd. And today we have truly a special guest. I just couldn't wait to bring up their name. It is Gollum.
Or Smeagol, depending on the moment.
Hello.
So Gollum.
I'm sorry, everyone. That was a lie. We just brought in some turd who could make bird noises.
All right, make your best bird noise, Gollum. Oh my gosh! For all of us, all the audio listeners, the
Their eardrums are burst, dude. I was feeling it in my eardrum.
the girl from The Exorcist just crawled in and screamed.
Wow.
Okay, now time for those bird noises.
Bird noise
Bird
is
noise.
so powerful.
Oh, sorry. For all our audio listeners, Aiden just scratched someone.
I just came in and decided to kill everyone's ears just for a
Hey,
little
that doesn't sound like bird noises, dude.
Bird noises.
bit. No, I'm not doing that anymore.
Oh, Emma Watson.
Okay. Now, we brought you onto this show because we were told you could make Gollum voices and bird noises. And you have missed out on both of them.
No,
those
she
were
nailed
pterodactyl
them.
noises. Pterodactyls are dinosaurs,
Pterodactyls are
reptiles.
birds.
Ever seen Jurassic Park 3?
They made 3 of them?
Where they open the door and they go, oh, hello. Whatever.
Correct. They
Okay.
got like a British accent or something.
All right. Thank you for being our guest, Lauren. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
And now, Gordon Ramsay.
I can only do more of an Emma Watson type of voice because I lived in England actually for 2 years. So
Oh, that is an excellent Emma Watson impression, Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
I
Gordon
didn't know Gordon Ramsay had such vocal range.
Such vocal range.
Yes.
Oh, you know what day it is? It's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Maybe.
Yarr.
Arr. Arr.
Yarr.
So, Lauren,
That was a terrible bit.
I think it's
I would like to apologize to all the listeners out there because the first 2.5 minutes have been absolute cancer.
Yes.
Well, let's face it. Let's face it. We haven't been talking enough about Gollum recently. So, of the two personalities, which is the best, Gollum or Smeagol? Opinions from everyone. I say Smeagol.
Well, I'd like you to explain yourself. Why do you say Smeagol over Gollum?
Man, because Smeagol gives those goo-goo eyes, and it's just adorable. It reminds me of, like, when a bunny gets hit by a car and you're looking and you're like, oh, it's so precious. I'm sorry I hurt you.
You know what? I see where Kobe's coming from here. But you know how I love cats. I'm a cat person. Now, Gollum kind of do be making the hairball noise, reminding me of a cat. So I'm going to have to go Gollum, all because of hairballs.
Fun fact, that's him just coughing up goblin bones.
Fun fact, that's not even true. That's an actual cat puking out a hairball.
Yeah, but actually, it's because Gollum ate a cat. So he's coughing up the cat's hair because you know you can't digest too much cat hair at once.
Hairballception.
Hairballception.
I think I'm going to have to go with the transition between Smeagol into Gollum where he's just like kind of losing his mind.
Oh, when he's like, whoop,
Yeah.
and he goes, whoop, and he's switching. Whoop.
Yeah. Just like switching real
What
quick.
about the widely forgotten about character?
Déagol. Déagol?
All right, any Déagol fans out there?
Oh, that's me. I'm a Déagol.
I mean, yeah, of course.
He is a Déagol because he's going to get strangled and murdered.
It's my birthday. Man, okay. Throwback to when Gollum strangled his friend. That was good.
All right, enough of these Gollum questions. I know we've got Gollum on the set, but I think we've got to steer away from that because that movie is, in fact, 10 years old.
Deal. Okay.
Gotta
All right.
keep it
All right.
recent.
Let's move on. How do you feel about Baggins? Baggins.
He's pretty short.
I'm talking about the sandwich place, Gollum.
Oh, the
Bagginses.
I've never been.
Gollum hates sandwiches.
Worst thing.
We must starve. So, opinions on politics from Gollum's point of view.
Kermit the
Think of Joe Biden.
You know what? I don't think Biden's gonna be it anymore. Kermit the Frog for president. Not just any Kermit the Frog. It has to be the Kermit the Frog drinking tea because that is the best Kermit the Frog.
Shamrock Shake!
Did you know that Kermit is actually anti-Shamrock Shake because he thinks it's hard for the shakes to be green? It's not easy being green.
It's like
No.
made of himself. He literally chopped off an arm and shoved it in a smoothie blender. Shamrock Shake.
That's interesting. That's true, though. That's actually true. So I have a little bit more of a serious question, and I want you to answer honestly.
Right?
In a fight, who would win, King Kong or Mr. Murray?
There's an obvious answer.
There is an obvious
And
answer.
for anyone
Oh,
who-
and note that King Kong does have that axe he has on Kong vs. Godzilla.
And for anyone who doesn't know who Mr. Murray is, he was the last guest on the podcast.
Yeah,
Also,
also...
love him to death. Shout out to Mr. Murray.
Shout out to Mr. Murray. And for those of you that skipped that podcast, he's very famous for punching babies.
And eating baby birds.
And eating... Well, I mean, that's just proven he's the master hunter.
Yeah, we know he kills babies, but
Okay.
can he kill fully grown apes?
That's the question. That have an axe made of Godzilla's back. So, please,
What's
answer the
your
question.
take, Lauren?
I think
And explain why.
that King Kong would win because he would pin him down and then just start beating him.
Oh, we left out
We
a
know
detail.
Mr. Murray
left out a
has a
detail.
chimp phobia.
Mr. Murray actually birthed Rachel Murray.
What?
As you may not know, and Rachel Murray was also another guest on the podcast. And that's a feat in of itself. Because we know Rachel Murray is massive. She is humongous.
She's as powerful as King Kong.
Hey,
I think.
co-host, how big would you say Rachel Murray is?
About King Kong. She could pick up a building if she wanted to, I think. She's strong like that.
And Mr. Murray birthed such a massive entity.
Yes, he can reproduce all by himself. That's how he was able to birth a human from himself.
That's Mr. Murray for you.
He's like a pine cone.
Unrivaled
do
in
that.
such regard. Oh, now what's your answer?
Now that
You know
you've
what?
thought
I think
about
it's going to
it.
have to change to Mr. Murray.
What?
You know what? Mr.
Because he
Murray.
just sick Rachel on it, right?
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But
So
he'd have to have some sort of weapon, like a very pointy fork.
he does have pointy forks. I've been to his house. He has pointy forks.
All right.
Oh, well, then it's settled. He would win.
This question was a little unfair, though, for King Kong.
Yeah.
Mr. Murray's just too powerful. So what do you say to King Kong, the entirety of Star Wars, and Gollum versus Mr. Murray?
Well, I was gonna say no, but once Gollum got in the mix,
He's so powerful. You're like breadcrumbs on you, and then your
Yeah.
friends will betray you.
Mr. Murray would be betrayed by Rachel Murray once Gollum.
You just sprinkle a couple of breadcrumbs.
So, I got a serious question, and if you answer correctly, you'll get the rest of Aiden's meal. This is
I'm eating this.
This is a pretty intense question, so you're gonna want to answer correctly.
All right.
What is Keenan Harmon's favorite food?
This is
Keenan
so
Harmon, boyfriend of Rachel
Rachel
Murray, soon-to-be son-in-law of Mr. Murray, and brother of Jacob Harmon, Judah Harmon's brother.
easy. I know. It's a crazy timeline.
What is his favorite food? Hey, dude, I'm gonna eat some of this because
I
it
know.
looks
Oh my
so
gosh.
good.
It's so good.
It looks
it's really
so good, dude.
Stop,
I'm just gonna
stop.
take this little bit.
Okay.
Just this, and
You
I'll pay you back.
turd. You
I'll
turd.
pay you-
I really. That's like the best bit.
Okay, fine. I'll take this.
For all the
half.
audio listeners out there, he's trying to take my food.
Just cut me off
All right.
a little bit of
It's
that.
quite the tragedy.
Slow your roll. I will get you some food.
All right, Kanan's favorite food. Go.
You know what?
Wait,
I'm going
you get 3 guesses.
Oh, I get 3 guesses? Too generous. Okay.
Gives us 3.
Okay. So,
Favorite food of Keenan.
based
Keenan
on
Murray.
statistics, because the most
Got Rachel's
like popular food in general polls, it's probably pizza.
Pizza. Okay, so that's wrong. And you know what?
That's wrong?
We're
Oh.
gonna throw you a lifeline. We'll give you the last letter. It's
Okay.
S.
And guess what? It starts with a P.
Good luck.
Favorite food of Keenan's.
Peppers? No.
Ooh,
that's a good guess. That's a good guess, though.
We'll throw you another lifeline. Aiden will mumble it in the worst Gollum voice he can manage.
Okay. I don't think that it's gonna help at all.
Good luck. Remember, starts with a P.
Pineapples?
Think of Keenan. What does Keenan enjoy? Pineapples.
Pineapples.
Was that
close
it?
Close.
guess.
No.
Aiden, would you like to tell
What
her
was
what
it?
Keenan's favorite food is?
Penises! Penises! Penises, Keenan! Penises! Keenan loves penis!
Go back to that time Keenan wouldn't stop talking about that. That was crazy.
At a Christmas party, no less.
And Lauren, I'm sorry we just subjected you to making you guess an impossible thing. Because who
Yes.
would guess that, really?
I would have.
No.
I would have guessed it in a heartbeat.
I guessed it before Keenan told me, actually. So,
Just uncultured, I'm sorry.
Beat us up,
So-
dude.
so tell us, what's your least favorite Christmas song? And can you sing a couple bars for us?
And this will be the last.
in the Gollum voice.
This will be the last.
In the
one.
Gollum voice.
With some bird screeches in there.
Actually, close us out with a song
Yeah.
in the Gollum voice.
In the Gollum
Least
voice.
favorite Christmas song.
I like all Christmas songs, so
Sing
that's
it!
too hard.
Least favorite. Which
have-
one do you hate the most?
You have 9 seconds before you start singing.
Bum, bum,
Okay.
Pum, pum, pum.
Bum, bum,
Bum,
bum,
bum,
bum,
bum,
bum,
bum.
bum.
There we go. There, that's all I'm doing. My voice.